Look at Inigo, he's doing like a nice little Baywatch number right there. Just like slowly jogging in place. Seems like Encano came down here and had a little chat with him. That sneaky little bitch. Oh look, Encano's coming back. God, I wish we could snipe him with a bow and arrow right now. Hey, welcome back. Alright, so last time we completed Azura's quest and she awarded us with Azura's Star, which is a permanent soul gem, never breaks or anything, and it holds up to Grand, I believe, which is the best soul, excluding Black. I believe Black could be better, Black soul gems filled, because I think that's a humanoid soul in a Black soul gem. Alright, yeah, so anyway, this episode we're going to go back to Mzulft here and tell him about the Night of Tears book that we found a couple episodes back. And I actually read that book, so I'll go ahead and put the audio in while I walk back to the College of Winterhold. I'm just going to be casting Muffle up until we get back to Mzulft here. So I'll see you guys when we get there. Night of Tears. Saarthal holds a prominent place in Skyrim history, even if most do not remember it by name. It is of course the site of one of the first major Nord settlements, one of the first cities of men in Skyrim, and the earliest known capital of their civilization. It was also the site of terrible bloodshed, when the elves attempted to drive the Nords out of Skyrim, to succeed only in incurring their wrath in the form of Ysgramor and his fabled 500 companions, who swept the elves from Skyrim and firmly established it as home of the Nords. All this is known, but little else. What happened on the Night of Tears when Saarthal was razed to the ground? What provoked the elves to such a deliberate, vicious attack? And what prompted such a severe response from the Nords? Bengalmo's treatise on the Altmer antecedent suggests that the elves of the Merithic era, along with their counterparts, the early Dwemer, possessed a degree of sophistication unparalleled in Tamriel. They displayed power beyond what could be expected of the time. While a distinct explanation is not given for this, I believe that this work, compared with the early writings of Hesif Chirirnus, suggests that something greater was at work on that night in Saarthal. The true motives behind the Night of Tears have been obscured to us by the passage of time. But I believe that this was not a simple war of territory, or of control of Skyrim. I believe that what happened was a significant event based around something very particular. The Nords found something when they built their city, buried deep in the ground. They attempted to keep it buried, but the elves learned of it and coveted it for themselves. Thus they assaulted Saarthal, their goal not to drive the Nords out, but to secure this power for themselves. I believe Ysgramor knew something of what the elves would find under Saarthal, and rallied together his people to keep the elves from gaining it. When Nords once again controlled Skyrim, this power was buried deep below the earth and sealed away. Time has kept this knowledge from us, but it is my hope that time will also reveal the truth of these words. Every effort will be made to relocate Saarthal and find that which has been lost to us. Alright, cool. So that book should be over now. Yeah, it was an interesting read. I don't understand why the Nords would want to bury the orb in Saarthal. Maybe they didn't know how to harness the power? And they just wanted to keep it from the elves, or maybe they just didn't want the power. Maybe they knew it was too powerful and were being responsible about it, and just kept it buried. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to the Eye of Magnus. Let's not talk to that, let's talk to Mzulft here, and see what he has to say about that.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Urag suggested I come see you.
Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
I found a certain book, Night of Tears.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Saarthal? Something that men and Nair fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations.
Sure, go ahead.
I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Ayleid, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel
What the hell?
this marvelous object? It practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Arch Mage is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must...
No,
It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
What the hell do you want? I don't understand what's going on.
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Why are you so concerned about this? Aren't you just an advisor here? Yeah, let's go ahead and try to demean him a bit.
Technically that is true, but I still report to the Aldmeri Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
God, you're such a dick. It looks like he's got a Daedric dagger as well. I wonder how the hell they got this thing down here. Was it just all the college people came down and, helped move it or something like that? I don't know. Or maybe they, like, teleported it here or something. Who knows?
Chanting services are one of the few...
Alright, you gonna go?
You are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
How do you plan on removing him? I'm pretty sure the Psijics, like, made a whole island disappear, so I'm pretty sure it'd whoop your ass in Kano. They do a really good job at making you hate this guy. Like, God, I hate him so much. He's just so annoying. Alright, hurry up. Make your way up the steps. Is it in the Arch Mage quarters? Did he say that it was in the Arch Mage quarters? I don't think he did. But I'm pretty sure. Yep. It is. Alright, hurry up. You go first and then I'll follow behind. There we go. Okay, cool. Here we are. Let's go up here and see what we got going on up here. Got a Psijic monk standing there with Savos. Are they saying anything to each other? No, they're just staring at each other. Lovingly. What a romantic sight.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
Whoa. Alright, let's, actually, can we just steal stuff? While stuff's frozen? Oh my god, we can't. We just go around and steal everything. Let's not do that, though. Let's just go ahead and go talk to this Psijic monk and see what he's got to say.
It is good to meet you in person.
Good to meet you too, Quaranir. What's going on? What happened to everyone?
I'd simply like to talk to you.
Okay.
I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
Dealt with in what way? If it is dangerous, then why don't you do something about it?
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
Okay. Why should I trust you or your order? So what exactly is the problem?
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
What do you expect from me then? I'll help, but I don't know what to do.
Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlain here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
Okay, who's the Augur of Dunlain?
He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different.
Where can I find this Augur?
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Were you about to
What is
say
the meaning of
something?
this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here she is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
Hey, before you leave, could I actually get a set of those robes, please? God, I would love that. Look at Inigo. He's doing like a nice little Baywatch number right there. Just like slowly jogging in place, or walking in place. Looking sexy as hell, Inigo. Alright, let's go ahead and ask Savos about the Augur of Dunlain.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow.
You didn't offend him. What did the Psijic want?
Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed.
That would be strange from his perspective. He was here, right? I walk up the steps, he wants to talk to me, and then we didn't even say anything to each other, and then he just walks away. I'd be totally freaked out. Have you ever heard of the Augur of Dunlain?
Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Okay. So,
All right,
looks
then.
like we should go talk to Tolfdir then, because he said that he knows something about it. So let's go find where he is. What is our quest marker telling us to do? Just to find the Augur of Dunlain. I should ask my fellow members where to find him. It's probably pointing me to Tolfdir now, after talking to Savos. So I'm gonna go look around for him. Oh, he's gone. He's probably in his quarters. I wonder what happens if you follow this guy. He's just walking around out here. That's so weird. Why would they... Whoa! The snow just stopped. Weirdly. Just all of a sudden... What the hell's going on? Yeah, I wonder why they did that. Where could he go? He probably just goes and sits in an inn forever. Alright, anyway. Let's go to Tolfdir. Have a little chat with him. Alright, here we are. Actually, while we're here, should we do one of the apprentice quests? Maybe we will. I think Briella's got the easiest quest. I think this guy and J'zargo both send you off to do something somewhere else. Is this really Ancano's room? I'd be so pissed if I had to live in here. There's not even any lights, and it's just a bunch of hay. This can't be his room. There's no way. I don't know why the hell he's standing there. Alright, so yeah, let's talk to Briella first. And see if we can get a quest.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something?
Indeed we can. Okay, what do you need? Oh, have you ever heard of the Augur of Dunlain?
Huh? That sounds ominous. Are you getting yourself into even more trouble? Did
Maybe.
you ask Mirabelle? She runs things around here after all.
Oh, I didn't. Maybe I should. What do you know about Ancano? Does he live here?
I know I don't like the way he looks at me. I can't tell if he expects me to blow myself up or to try and murder him. But he clearly doesn't trust any of us.
Yeah. Alright,
I'd
so
better get
she's
going.
actually gonna have to cast some spells on us. And we have... Do we have Merrick's robes on? Yeah, we have Merrick's robes on. So let's go ahead and take those off. I think I'm gonna leave those off, to be honest, because I'm just... I don't like having to take them off all the time. So I'll probably just, well, we're probably gonna take Briella with us when we get her as a follower. So I'll give them to her, probably. Briella?
I still need some help, if you can spare the time.
I think I'm pronouncing her name wrong. Brellina? Brellina? I'm just gonna keep calling her Briella, though. What do you need help with?
We're all trying to become better mages, right? Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really. Would you be willing to assist me?
Yep, I'll help you.
Oh, good. I was afraid I'd have to go ask J'zargo. Now, you just stand there. Please hold still, and don't move.
This is tight quarters
There.
here.
Now Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you feel all right?
I feel fine.
You look very, green. I am so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results.
What the hell was that? He just like sat right through her. What did you do? Tell me this isn't permanent.
It's not. It shouldn't be. You'll be back to normal in no time. And when you are, we can try this again, and I'll be sure to get it right.
Okay. Do you like it here at the college? Let's not ask her any of that stuff. If we have... I don't know if we should have 3 companions, though. Whoa, what are you doing? Oh, she just ran out here to read. Yeah, I don't know if we should have 3 companions, so I might send Inigo packing for a bit, and we can go get him later. I don't think we have safe storage here, and I'm pretty sure we should take his armor. Maybe we can just leave it with him. What do you have on you, bud? Let's see.
You want me to lighten your load?
He's got some dragon bones. I can't really hold any of that. I think I'm just gonna send him packing. And hopefully none of this stuff like despawns or anything. I don't know why it would.
Okay,
I'm too scared. I'm just gonna take this stuff. And then we'll have to give him something to wear, because yeah, of course, he starts off, when you find him, he's got nothing on. Let's just give him a bunch of crap, that way we're not so bogged down with weight. Yeah, you can take all this stuff, why not? And that, sure. Those, and all that. Okay, now we're at 332, that's not too bad. The rest of the stuff we can just sell. I guess I'll give them those as well. Okay, Inigo. It was nice having you around. I'll come get you at a later point for sure.
Okay, be safe. I will be in Riften if you need me.
Alright, sounds good. Take it. What the? He like...
I still need some help.
Changed to some different clothes there. That's the ebony unarmored robes. Yeah, Inigo's always got something interesting to say, so I do want to get him back at some point, but having 3 followers is, it's just too many people, and I feel like it makes us too overpowered. I like where the combat's at as far as the damage goes. Like, I feel like I'm doing a good amount of damage, but I also get, I also take, you know, a good amount of damage from other people, and I'm not getting one hit, like, outright, which is what I don't really want. If I turn the difficulty up anymore, I believe that it would just make me get one hit constantly, which isn't very fun. I like to be able to take at least one hit, that way it gives me a chance to do something like become ethereal or heal. Oh, speaking of heal, oh, we didn't. We have some new healing spells. Let's quickly learn those. Close wounds and heal other. Okay, and then we can go over here and favorite those. Take fast healing off and heal other. It's really good. Heals the target 99 points, and this is heals the caster 133 points. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to sleep here until this thing wears off. I think it's only like a couple hours. 10 minutes. Oh, let's just wait an hour. Is that going to take it away? Another hour? What the hell? Am I not waiting? Oh, there. 4 hours later. 10 minutes my ass. Alright, let's speak to Briella. I don't even have that marked. There we go. Briella, your spell wore off.
I still need some help, if you can spare the time.
Yep. Your spell finally wore off.
Exactly as I said it would. Now, are you ready to try again? I am confident it will work this time.
Yep. Let's try it again. Okay, you can try again.
This will be worth it. Okay, now don't move at all.
Oh, put me in third person.
Oh my. That isn't right. Just wait. I can fix this.
Move.
Oh no, that's not it at all.
I can't do a horse noise.
Let me try again. This really isn't turning out the way I'd hoped. I'll get it right this time. I swear.
I like how we're technically still standing here, we're just invisible.
All better.
What the? Where the hell are you?
Well,
oh.
It all worked out in the end, didn't it?
I guess. Let's never speak of this again. Actually, it's been a pleasure.
Oh, no, it hasn't.
I know.
Let's be honest. I have a long way to go before I'm ready for the kind of advanced magic I've been attempting. But at least I know where to start now. Thank you. You've been a great help to me.
No problem. Alright, so yeah, now we can get her as a follower. Follow me, need your help. We'll keep her for a while, and then we'll come back here and do Onmund's quest, and then J'zargo's quest as well. J'zargo's quest is kind of a pain in the ass, so I'll probably save that for last. Alright, let's get through these Mirok robes.
One of the Psijics was here in the college?
Yeah, just a little bit ago.
I'll be sure to put it to good use.
Okay, she has a hunting bow. Gods of worship. We'll leave that on her. Let's take that hunting bow, though. That way she doesn't use that. She needs to be using magic. There you go. Oh, I think we have a spare dragon priest mask. Yep, we do. It's a Harkos or whatever the hell that thing's called.
If you need anything else, just holler.
Looking pretty spiffy, Briella. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Tolfdir now.
Good to see you.
Why is the Psijic Order contacting me? I feel like that's old dialogue, so I'm not going to click that. Have you ever heard of the Augur of Dunlain?
Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you?
Where's the Midden? We know where the Midden is.
Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful.
Alright, thanks for the tip. Can you tell me more about the Augur of Dunlain?
Well, I suppose he wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else. He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard, delved into magic in a way none had seen before. But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident.
What accident? Oh shit, I guessed that.
Do you remember what I first told you? About how not being able to control magic could destroy you? I didn't simply mean it could kill you. The Augur's accident is another very real type of a life destroyed. Well, it's been described as an accident. I can't imagine it was intentional. Something must have gone wrong, and he ended up in the state he's in now, fused to the energies that flow through the college. I've never felt it appropriate to ask him about it, about how that must feel. Or I suppose, if he can feel at all.
Damn, that's sad. Alright. Oh, it said you look like you can use a hand. Maybe we'll do that later. I don't know what that quest is. Alright, so we're all set to go now. What is this telling us to do? Just go beneath the college. Okay, so we're gonna go do that. Alright, here's the trapdoor to the Midden. Let's go ahead and get down here. Hopefully I won't get too terribly lost this time because we have a quest marker. Unlike before when we came here to do our Ice Atronach spell. Where is it wanting me to go? Okay, down here and to the right. Alright, looks pretty straightforward so far. And then looks like we got a door, the Midden Dark. Alright, we've not been over on this side, I don't think. So let's go ahead and ready our fireball. There we go. And that's a weird looking thing that somebody built on the wall. It's a bunch of hands surrounding a skull with some arms and legs, looks like. Alright, oh shit. That guy was like right in my face. How did I not see that? I don't know if you could even see that. Was it invisible? Only a fool lets himself get surrounded. Well, I guess. He's a ice worm. Not really a fool. He was invisible though. That was weird. Maybe he was like bugged out or something. What's this? Oh, it's like a deer skull and some ribs.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointment. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
Thanks. That wasn't too difficult to persuade you. I stood there for like an extra second. Oh, we have to actually activate it. Activate the Augur of Dunlain. So you're the Augur of Dunlain?
I am that which
That's incredibly bright.
Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek.
What is it that I seek? I was told to find you, and what is it that I'm seeking?
You seek that which all who wield magic seek, knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it.
Why is that?
Dwemer sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others.
The Thalmor? What Thalmor?
The one who calls himself Ancano. He seeks information about the Eye, but what he will find shall be quite different. His path will cross yours in time, but first you must find that which you need.
What do I need?
You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Arch Mage.
Okay, cool, I will. Report to Savos Aaron. Oh, and we can't talk to you ever again? What the hell? I wonder if he ever comes back. Well, anyway, seems like Encano came down here and had a little chat with him. That sneaky little bitch. But looks like maybe the Augur turned him down or something, and didn't tell him what he wanted to know. God, Encano is a sneaky one. Alright, let's get the hell out of the midden and go talk to Savos Aaron. Alright, looks like Savos is here in the Hall of Elements. It's like the middle of the night. It's 4:41 a.m. and he's just standing in here for some reason. He's not even looking at the orb. It's like looking over here at these pillars. Alright, Savos, I gotta talk to you, bud.
I'm not sure what happened.
What are you talking about?
A monk from the Psijic Order.
Cut
what
that
you
out.
learn here will
You've
last you
said
a
that already.
lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
I have important information for you.
Really? And what might that be?
We need to find the Staff of Magnus.
I'm sorry, what?
You heard me.
Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It's connected to the orb we found.
And how do you know of this?
I spoke with the Augur of Dunlain.
Did you really?
Yeah.
And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus?
Yep.
I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
What should I do next?
A most impressive attitude. Keep this up, and you'll do quite well for yourself. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything?
That's
I'm
convenient.
quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Ah, yes, I remember this circlet. This is a really good circlet, actually. Oh, look, Encano's coming back. God, I wish we could snipe him with a bow and arrow right now. What if he's going to talk to Savos? What is he doing? He seems to spend a lot of time in here. Maybe we should keep an eye on this guy. God, look at him. That pompous fool. Man, I would love to just blow him away. Okay, so anyway, we'll talk to Mirabelle Ervine in the next episode. Hopefully she can help us find the Staff of Magnus, so we can do whatever the hell we're supposed to do with this big-ass orb. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode, and I'll see you next time.